Live. Jeremy Kitchen, welcome back to the Investor Shed podcast. You were not here last time. We missed you so much. Thank you for being here.
I am
Good morning.
unfired as of this morning. I got a call Sunday night from Nick, and he's like, I'm sorry, I screwed up.
Yeah.
Nope, glad to be back. Friday just got crazy busy.
That's okay.
And right before, like I said, you texted Breck, like I was like, I should really text Nick to see if we can cancel. But then it was too late because we had a guest. So
for context, we were going to have a guest in the studio, and I gave Jeremy a 12-hour window.
Yeah.
And he was supposed to give me hey, let's skip the podcast. So we had a new co-host on Friday. Yeah, I thought it went pretty well.
Yeah,
we talked about all kinds of random stuff.
Yeah.
And it actually got some Facebook traction.
Ooh.
Which was interesting.
Yeah.
Sorry for calling you out on the air and saying that you were fired and all that stuff. Obviously, it's not true.
If anyone was upset, it was not me.
Okay. It was just Hillary.
like when you're like, you're fired, I thought of Run the Jewels, like, we're out of order, Your Honor. You're out of order.
You're out of order. Exactly.
Yeah. So anyway, we're back, baby.
We're back. And as you can hear, I'm a little congested. We do have an amazing topic today. And in order to get fully into it, I think I'm going to do some smelling salts right away just to see if I can clear out my sinuses.
We do have an amazing topic today?
Yes, we do.
I have decided not to today. That was very close, Nick. You went more than 12 inches from your face, by the way.
Yeah, it went by brain.
That's what happened to me last time, and that's why I don't want to do it anymore. That hurts. Now you know.
That one hurt. Oh, my sinuses are not clear yet.
By the way, not what this advertises. Nick's like, it'll clear my sinuses. Like, I don't know about that.
It didn't advertise it. I thought I had a theory. The theory did not work.
Hypothesis unconfirmed.
Yeah. We forgot to do our blue juice.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's all right. So I'm in I can't function right now because that went straight in my brain.
Yep.
And it smells bad.
It does not smell good.
And my eyes are watering. Like just watch the Titanic.
Yeah. Especially after like it's not at the beginning. None of the beginning of Titanic is sad. That's all pretty happy.
It's when Leo starts sinking to the bottom.
I kind of cry when he gets accepted onto the Titanic because it's like he gets to live his dream. It's his passion.
But you know how it's going to end.
But I know how it's going to end. I didn't know the first time though.
Wow.
Like that the ship could have not. It could have been a reenactment. I have no idea.
Those smelling salts did not work this time. It's still in my head, just like a knife in my brain.
So that exact reaction to that is why I didn't do it today. Because I'm like, it really sucked last time.
You got too close.
Yes. And you were like 4 inches away.
Yeah, I think I was too close. And I shook it up first. Like, hey, give me some fresh.
Yeah, none of that helped me today. I'm learning.
Okay.
So what's our topic today, Nick? You said we have an amazing topic. And
we do.
We just kind of fired one ready, and then you started crying on air.
Yeah, we might have to take a break here. Might have to go to commercial.
Who's got some commercials? Actually, while Nick's doing that, we can actually talk about our sponsor. So this gives us a good couple seconds. We've got Penny B's handcrafted soap, ladies and gentlemen. They've been our sponsors for a couple months, and we thank them very much for that. Blake and Jessica Thompson made this soap company. Disgusting. I'm running an ad. It's okay. All right. So these are handcrafted soaps. Obviously, they are beautiful. I'm actually going to take one out of the package real quick just so you can see how pretty these soaps are. Like, look at this. It's got the marbling up top. It's got all the colors mixed in. This one is Minted Morning. Oh, yeah. And that smells real good. You can actually use the code SHED on pennybees.com to get 10% off your order for any soaps that you order. Incredible value. Like I said, these things make great gifts. Your wife will love you. Your spouse will love you. Any of your clients will love you. Go on Penny Bees today and use the code SHED. Nick is lifting weights over here.
Trying to get back in the game.
I'm so glad this is not the normal podcast where I'm talking and you're like lifting weights over here. Pennybees.com. Code SHED, again, 10% off your entire order. You can use that code as many times as you want. Get some soaps for yourself. Get some soaps for your family. Your skin and your wallet will thank you. All right. So now back to our regularly scheduled programming in a minute. Yeah, Nick, you did a bad one.
Yeah, that was not good. Probably shouldn't have done this live. but that's how we do it.
Yeah.
So
We're back. Anyway, like again, pennybees.com. So let's kind of roll back into this. We're live. There's no omitting any of this.
there's
We're
no
just-
turning back,
Yeah,
everybody.
we're going.
Thanks for sticking around. So last week, if you guys remember, if you were a part of the podcast, I was so excited. We had an emergency podcast at my office,
yeah.
to go over this new AI tool,
Mm-hmm.
Openclaw. And boy, has it been a shit show. Sorry. Oh, thank you. Yeah, my eyes are just watering, guys. And my head's on fire. I should not be talking. But I'm gonna power through
All right,
this because I love you guys.
I'm going to give you a couple minutes. So obviously, what we're going to talk about is kind of a recap and an update on what this Openclaw is. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And I know we talked a little bit about this before the show. Obviously, this is the Investor Shed podcast, so like we're diverting a little bit from investing, but I think the core value of what Nick is trying to do with this is help.
It has everything to do with investing.
It has everything to do with investing, but the AI itself is not like an investment tool. But the way Nick is using it is the way you should be looking at this from an investing perspective, if that makes sense. Because you actually did a really cool thing with it recently, rather than giving it. And I'll let you tell your story, but rather than giving it a bunch of prompts, you decided to let it funnel in
and just do one thing.
And do one thing.
Mm-hmm.
I love that, and I think like that's how AI, at least one bot or whatever, one scene, that's how it works best when you don't like give it too many directions, because it still can get pretty confused.
Yeah. So when we had this emergency podcast, I was super hyped because I got to experience like 48 hours of absolute amazing technology that was doing everything I was telling it to do. The problem was it was insanely expensive. Yeah. And it had a lot of context built up. And every time I was having one communication with it, even if I just said, sounds good, and it had to read, it didn't know. And I didn't know this is how large language models work. Yeah. You know, you're having a conversation back and forth with a bot. You say sounds good. It's the same as here's this huge prompt of everything I need you to do.
Right. It expects a thing you need.
Well, because it doesn't know in that moment, it doesn't know who you are. Right. It doesn't know any context. It has to go reread everything and relearn. What do you mean by sounds good? And who are you?
that's like
and then it's, that's how it works though. Every time you have a back and forth, it has to relearn everything for a new response. Yeah. I didn't know that. Yeah. I thought it just had it baked into its kind of memory. Right.
It's like when your wife says like, that's fine. Right. Yep. And like, you have to go back through your database. Is like, what's fine? Is that really fine? Doing
Yeah. And the longer this conversation goes, the longer this context goes, and the more that's being built, the more energy it takes for it to reread everything that you're talking about and everything that you're doing. So your tokens that you're paying for, the usage, start to get pretty extreme. Sure. And compound on each other.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, so like obviously every time like you type a chat, you have to use a token to chat with it, hypothetically, right? Depends on the chat model you use.
Yeah, it's just using energy to go back and forth with you.
So obviously the bigger the chat, the more energy it's using. So the more energy it uses, the more credits it charges you.
Yeah. So if you just have this huge back and forth, unless you set it up, and all these people on these Openclaw forums and all this stuff, they're trying to figure out ways to hack it to where so it doesn't cost so much money. Yeah. After, a half hour of conversation or an hour, they try to program it to where it will just wipe its memory or like try to summarize and then wipe itself so it starts over again with new tokens to try to keep it cheap. Yeah. Or do a combination of, using Anthropic for the back end stuff like coding and complicated stuff, big reasoning, and then they're using like Grok or something else as like a cheaper,
it's like a lighter
communication model.
Sure, yeah.
So I apologize, my voice sounds like this right now, and I'm still tearing up. That was
pretty rough.
It was pretty rough.
Did it make you go, ah?
It did make. It is the world's strongest smelling salts.
Self-proclaimed. We haven't done the research on that, by the way.
Well, that's what it says on the box.
Bold claim for somebody that's not the best.
Oh boy,
you're doing great. Drink some water.
Yeah.
So they're trying to find ways to make it cheaper, right? But it's just not right there.
So I got down. So as soon as those 48, like within like 2.5 days, I realized, holy shit, I'm just having conversations and getting things set up. Yeah. And I've already spent like $100 and something in token usage, if I were to continue this every day, I'm going to be spending like 3,500, $4,000 a month. That's assuming that I also start wiping it
Right.
too. If I just let it compound, it's going to go way more than that.
Sure.
Um, and I didn't realize it's not smart enough really to
Mhm.
handle so many different tasks. You kind of need sub agents and stuff.
Sure.
But I restarted everything yesterday.
Yeah.
Completely clean slate, uninstalled it, reinstalled. Oh, and sorry, before I even go there,
Mhm.
I tried so many different models
Sure.
too. I tried the OpenAI. I tried wiping everything and just using Olama, which I downloaded
Sure.
on my computer to where there's no token usage.
Got it.
It's just running locally on my machine.
Yeah.
This like 10 gigabyte file of a large language model
Yeah.
for free.
Right.
But then communicating back and forth with that, it was so dumb. It just didn't understand anything I was saying.
Yeah.
Didn't understand who it was at one point. And then anytime I gave it anything complicated, it would literally text me back in Arabic.
Oh.
And I was just like, please just use English. And then it was just like code error. I don't know. So that was not successful.
Okay.
I wiped it all,
Mhm.
started right fresh. And I'm just like, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use Grok because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
But use the reasoning feature
Mhm.
and just try to really limit my inputs and outputs with that. Because what I learned just talking to Grok
Mhm.
for days on how to set this up properly.
Yeah.
my $30 a month subscription where I can talk unlimited. And the nice thing about that one is if you're in one chat window, it will use that entire chat window and it can deal with like 3 books worth of information
Okay, cool.
of like back and forth that doesn't cost me anything extra. It's just a fixed $30 a month.
Sure. Okay.
But like, how can I set this up properly? So here's what I ended up doing. I'm basically using a project within Grok
Mhm.
for this one task that I figured, okay, if I'm going to have AI do anything for me that I think is really cool and interesting right now, what's the one thing that I can have it do?
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, well, I see other people having success with this, and I follow the dumb money guys all the
Mhm.
time on stock trading.
Yeah.
I'm like, I could have it because other people have done this too and had success. Just do what Chris Camello does,
Mhm.
and he researches X and Twitter, like what's going on the latest.
Yeah.
And tries to get the latest information at like midnight and then makes his trades in the morning
Got it.
and does like an arbitrage retail investing, and he's able to make insane returns.
Sure.
Like he's the guy that grew $20,000 to hundreds of millions
Sure. Okay.
just by doing this method of like obsessing over TikTok videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But this is all stuff that AI can do.
Yeah.
And I just said, speaking with Grok before the Openclaw,
Mhm.
here's what I want to set up. Just a real simple OpenAI bot that has the ability to stock trade for me.
Yeah.
Using his method, but try to even do it better and faster.
Sure.
And so I set that up and it gave me the correct prompts so I only have pretty limited amount of communication with my bot.
Right.
And the majority of it is through Grok online desktop or whatever.
Yeah.
And I have a project there where it knows what I'm trying to do. And then it will give me the correct prompts to like, here's everything I want you to go do.
Yeah.
And do that.
Okay. Cool.
And so it's been a day and a half now.
Mhm.
Guess how much it has cost me? And it is doing stock trading right now.
Interesting.
Guess how much tokens I've spent?
Off of Grok?
No, off my Openclaw using Grok.
5.
$5?
No, 5 tokens. I don't know.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
a token? I don't know.
Well, it's tokens are like the input and outputs, but
Sure,
it's
sure.
like the actual money that
Mhm.
it has cost me. So it cost me yesterday about 9 cents or 11 cents.
Nice. Okay.
For all the setup,
Sure.
and it's actually functioning and working around the clock. And then I noticed this morning it's been another 3 cents.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. So we have some back and forth, but we're
Mhm.
just focusing on one task.
Yeah.
Very little back and forth. And it's just your one job to go ahead and do it. And you don't need much more than that. We don't need to be communicating daily for you to do your job.
Right. Go find the things.
Yeah.
So you're having it, I'm assuming, like margin trade or like option trade for you. Is that kind of
Not quite. I don't have that enabled yet.
okay?
So right now I had to set up. I couldn't. Robinhood doesn't have this feature that I'm aware of or anything, so I had to set up a new brokerage account with Alpaca, and they allow API trading.
Okay.
So they allow you to set up algorithms and bots to trade on your behalf
Sure.
on your profiles.
Okay.
So I set it up yesterday. I've tried setting it up in the past, and I had to redo it because I was trying to set it up with my Roth IRA,
Okay. Yeah.
but they won't. Hey, quick commercial break here. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. I really do appreciate it. If you want to give back, let me help you buy a house, or I can help you sell a house. It's the only way I make money when I'm not investing in real estate. I don't make money on this podcast or the events I do, but I do make money only when I help people buy and sell houses. So if you're looking for your next investment and you're here in North Idaho, I want to help you personally. If you are not in North Idaho, I can still help you out. I have a vast network of referral partners all across the country, and I can find the right real estate investor savvy agent for you so you don't have to. It doesn't cost you a thing. Thank you for your support. Back to the show. They don't let retirement accounts on there, so that's why they just kind of flagged and blocked that account because they couldn't set it up that way because they couldn't tie it to a social security number.
Right.
So I just set up a new one yesterday and it worked. And they can start you off. You can play with, there's two modes to it. Virtual money, where you can just simulate stock trading.
Yeah.
And then you can switch to your actual brokerage one, where
That's
you
pretty
can
cool.
send money to it. So I sent $5,000 to it last night. And then in the meantime, I just said, go ahead and just work your magic and practice, and use these formulas to go ahead and simulate what you're going to do. Get some practice for like the 2 days until it takes the real money to come into the account.
Sure. Okay.
So it's doing that right now.
Sure. So when you do the virtual money, like obviously you put the $5,000 in, does that give you 5,000 virtual dollars to play with, or can you play with unlimited virtual money?
The account just like sets you up with like $200,000 of virtual cash. Yeah, to spend on whatever. So
it's a clever feature to get people to actually invest in stuff and like buy with their money. Because like once you're doing it virtually, you're like, oh, why don't I just push the other button? And like, yeah.
So I asked it, what do you think you can turn $5,000 into in 30 days? What's realistic? And it said 15,000.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, let's shoot for that.
All right.
I'm going to keep it that simple. Not going to communicate with much. I'm just going to give it full permission. I'm obviously going to put $5,000 at risk.
Sure.
Because it said this could easily turn into confetti.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yeah, but
I'm a machine and I could eat your money.
I'm willing to make this experiment.
Yeah.
I think it's worth the experiment.
Yeah.
Risking $5,000 to see just what can AI do that get away from the human emotions of what's going on, and do some deep research every night to figure out what trades you need to be in and out of.
Yeah.
And feel free to make 100 trades a day if you want.
Yeah.
So
I find that really fascinating.
Yeah.
Like that
we'll see how it turns out.
Right. You know what's cool about it? Obviously with these API keys and everything else like that, like I wonder how fraud works on these accounts, because you could be like, I didn't make these trades if you lost money. Like I didn't authorize this.
Yeah. No, so yeah, you do got to be really careful about giving away you don't want anyone to really see your API keys.
Right. But I'm saying if you called your bank and you were like, this machine just ate $5,000 of mine.
Yeah, I don't think they care.
I don't think they care. Yeah.
But that is important to mention. If anyone's going to simulate this, you need to also give those API keys to your bot in a way where it can't really be hacked that easily.
Okay.
So they don't, even though, so like Telegram is pretty secure. That's just what I use, but they even don't recommend that. It's nice to have a local Mac Mini because you can just put those API keys and stuff right in the Apple Notes on that desktop.
Okay.
To where that's like the best way to securitize it.
Cool.
So you just say it's in your notes.
Yeah.
Your Apple Notes, everything. I just send it through Telegram because I know that's also encrypted. Now it can be hacked and all that stuff. It's still at risk.
Yeah.
But you can change those API keys as well.
You should.
On a regular basis.
This should be something that you're doing.
Yeah. But when I get to the office, I can easily just put it on the computer. I could just change the API keys, put it on the computer, and then delete it from Telegram and just say, hey, here's the new API key access. It's now in your Apple Notes.
Yeah.
So that's probably what I'll do if I get around to it.
I just think for privacy in general and just good internet etiquette, you should be changing your passwords and keys like pretty often.
Yeah. And for those that have no idea what I'm talking about,
Mhm.
just to go a scratch deeper than that, API keys is like how your computers can talk to online, um, how the computers can like access the web
Sure.
and get into a backdoor on your accounts.
Got it.
So they don't need your login information.
Mhm.
If you want to give your API keys on whatever site that you wanted to control,
Got it.
you just give the API keys, and then that computer to just jump right in to that account and move things around
That's crazy.
without needing your login information.
Got it. So you set this up. The money hasn't gotten to the account yet.
Yeah, I transferred it last night. It said
Okay.
it takes 1 to 3 business days.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so it has some time to just practice and simulate trades.
I'm really interested to see like how this works because honestly, like even you hear people talking about stock market investing, like the odds of you beating the S&P 500 are so low.
Of me.
No, of like
But what about a bot?
that's what I'm saying. Like a
Yeah.
normal person, like they think like if they invest in Nike or McDonald's or whatever, like they have a chance to beat what the market's doing. Most times you don't. Like most times the standard and secure, like even Warren Buffett's like just
Yep.
invest in the S&P 500, man. Like just keep it simple, stupid.
Yep.
Anyway, like I'm interested to see how a machine will react to those and how it will be able to better mitigate maybe making some better trades. Because I'm sure you've given it parameters like only buy when this is X or only like
Yeah,
what
so
kind of
Grok
prompts did you give it? Sorry.
Grok actually helped with a lot of that.
Yeah.
And like kind of set some parameters.
Mhm.
And I thought they were a little conservative, and I said, spice it up a
We're gonna
little
up
bit.
those numbers a little
Spice
bit.
it up a little bit. So yeah, you could definitely set your parameters,
Mhm.
but I would also have some help from AI setting that up because you may not know the proper parameters.
Right.
But if you're really giving an open source AI agent money to play with in the stock market, it's probably the least of your concerns.
Right.
The parameters that it's using for
Yeah,
trading.
that's true. I was just curious, like,
your
what
risk
parameters
level,
you were
your
putting in
risk level is probably pretty high up there.
Yeah, your risk level is already high. You gave
So-
$5,000 to a computer.
So what we'll play and we'll see what it's like. But I think what's more important, and this is just my theory, and I
Mhm.
can absolutely be wrong about this. There's actually probably a better chance I'm wrong than I'm right. But
find
I
out.
would think if I just give it some more basic prompts once I see that it's all functioning well, I would probably like to just say, hey, you're AI, I'm a human. You figure out how to turn this $5,000 into 50,000 by the end of the week.
Yeah.
Doing whatever risky shit you want to do. I don't care. I don't even want to know about it. Figure it out.
You should probably know about it. So like,
Yeah,
you ever get
figure it
audited,
out and
you can have an
deposit it.
answer.
And if you can do it by the end of the week, I'm going to reward you with some extra RAM on your computer or something like that. I don't know. Give us some sort of incentive. I don't know if it would care, but
Yeah, not yet. I don't know. Like, I don't think it cares about how much power it has. And-
I have a theory though, like a 40% chance that might be the proper prompt
Sure.
versus all these guidelines that humans wrote up.
Yeah. It's so weird. Like, and I've found like AI to be right, like probably 50% of the time I
Yeah.
use it. You know what I mean? Like the other day I was fed up with my CRM just because I don't know how to use it. Then I'm like, hey, this thing's really fucking complicated. I'm looking for a simpler one. Can you ask me what prompts I should be asking for in a CRM? Because that again, I'm
Yeah.
prompting it to prompt me. I'm like, what is important to me, so I can tell you, so you can find the answer for me. And then it's like, hey, you went through the list, and then it's like this one's only like $20 a month. I'm like, that's great. I'll go check it out. I went to the website and it was like $249 a month. So then I went back to the ChatGPT and I'm like, hey, you were wrong on price. And it's like, yeah, I guess I was wrong on price.
Yeah.
And that's all it says.
Yeah.
You didn't even do that.
How long ago was this?
Last week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
ChatGPT is really bad at numbers.
Right. But it was just like,
Yeah.
It was so bad. It was 10x bad.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, hey, this won't work for me. This is more expensive than the current one I use. And it's like, oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, you got an answer though, right?
I'm like,
What are you
cool.
complaining about?
I'm not complaining.
No,
but
that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
it's.
Yeah, yeah.
ChatGPT is like,
Yeah.
who are you
Yeah.
again?
I don't have to do anything for you. You understand? Look at me. I'm the boss. Anyway, it's
Yeah.
like, just do your own due diligence, because just because a bot gives you a number does not mean it's correct. And that's kind of what I wanted to get out of that. So
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see what it actually does, and if it doesn't turn that 5,000 into 15, obviously it's a risk no matter what. It would be a risk if you were to invest it in the stock market. It's risk
It
versus
sure
reward.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't feel like I've been pretty good,
Yeah.
but not like I'm not on Chris Camello's level.
Right.
But if I can give AI hey, just do what he does.
Right.
And follow him and, take all his advice, read his books,
Mm-hmm.
and then just copy his methods.
Yeah.
But do it faster and better.
Yeah.
Like how I don't see a better use case in my head for that kind of situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like sometimes like Chat GPT and all the bots they're so good at like surface level info, and then like 2 to 3 levels down is where it's like this doesn't feel good anymore. Like it doesn't feel right.
Yeah. Well, this is why I really like Grok, because Grok is X.
Right.
Like it is like it's the best for researching like what's going on in the news
Sure.
and stuff, and that's why I think it would be one of the best financial tools.
Sure.
For like what's and the best at like deciphering what's real and what's not.
Right. Well, it's all pulling from the same information sources, so.
Well, it's mostly always pulling from X when it's doing research, which is interesting versus the other LLMs out there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it's just interesting again. Like
Yeah.
Like not always right.
True. It's not always right, but it's I feel like it's been right more than it's wrong. And I was a heavy ChatGPT user.
Yeah.
But I found that to just give you answers and hallucinate and
yeah. Maybe that's my problem.
And it got to the point. I remember when I switched, I was trying to find some concrete contractors in St. Mary's, and it was just making companies up. It seriously, made them up. And it got to the point where, like, almost every phone number it'll give me was just a bad number, and it would just hallucinate because it just wanted to give me an answer, and it just didn't dig deep enough.
Yeah.
So it would just lie and just say, yeah, these are the companies.
Yeah, and this is what you should use.
Like, these are fictitious companies that you just made up. And that's when I made the switch.
Okay. Maybe I'll check it out again. Like I try to do it for research.
I'm sure it's better now, but this was like over a year ago.
Yeah. I mean, like a couple weeks ago, I was like, hey, a lot of my competitors are using AI in their video and everything like that. Can I send you an Instagram reel? And can you tell me what services they're using so I can like research them more? And it's like, yeah, of course, send the reel. And then I do it. It's like, that's not a valid Instagram link. And I'm like, yes, it is. It must be private because I can't do it. And I'm like, it's not private. It's a public business company. You're out of credits today.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Anyway.
So you don't subscribe to one of them?
I don't subscribe now.
Oh, okay.
Mostly the things I'm using
that's going to be a different experience then.
Yeah. And like, I really should, but like, it's hard to pull the trigger when like I ask it 4 questions and it's just like, I don't know anymore. It just like gives up on me. Yeah, I can help you with that if you want to pay for it. I don't want to pay for it. That's why I'm asking you like 3 things. Can you help me with this?
Yeah, you've already asked for too much.
Yeah, you made me. I made you make me a spreadsheet today, and that's kind of hard.
Yeah, totally.
Cool. So going forward, obviously, like the applications, and we talked about this a little bit before the show. I think like we're still in this baby phases of AI, but the fact that it can do things without a human prompting it right now is a revolutionary cusp.
Yeah. That's the crazy cool part.
Like once this gets ironed out and it will. This is not an if, this is it will.
Yeah.
It's going to continue to learn and evolve and get better and better, and it's going to be more integrated into everything we do. Once it does that though, like I think like the application use for this is almost unlimited.
Yeah. And these agents, it's not just Openclaw that's out there for AI agents. Like you can go on Claude's website right now and use their code work, and that's a form of this AI agents. It's more limited, but it's a much cleaner interface.
Gotcha.
And you do pay for it.
Yeah,
but there are AI agents out there that are not Openclaw.
Right.
This is just a pretty cool, scrappy tool that kind of does almost anything you ask it to, whether it's correct or not.
Right. And like, there's still like, I haven't installed it yet, but there's an app on my phone that basically gives you that virtual assistant you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's just a pay per month type of thing. It's called Beside.
Beside, okay.
Yeah. So instead of answering your phone, it's like, it'd be you or an assistant answering your phone and like scheduling appointments and.
Yeah. So I was able to, when I set this up with Kyle initially, Kyle, my first
Kyle Reese.
Yep.
Oh, so he's gone. There's no more Kyle Reese.
We got Kyle Reese number 2.
So would you say Kyle Reese was terminated?
He did die in the first movie.
No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he got wiped. But Kyle Reese number 2 is now active and fine.
Kyle Reese number 2 is his name. Okay.
Yeah. So where was I going to go with that?
I feel like Sarah Connor would be a good bot.
That might be another.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, I've got names in my head for like different. So anytime I want like a new. I'm like, I want AI to handle this task.
Yeah.
I know where I was going to go. You were talking about the phone calls.
Yes.
So when Kyle set up the
Mhm.
phone calls and got us a number and everything, he just basically just went to a website, one of
Right.
the best AI websites for setting up, and it was super cheap. It was like $2
Yeah.
to set up. And I still have a lot of credits left, even though I've called it multiple times and messed with it. But it's just simply a website that you create a phone number on.
Mhm.
It could be a local one, and then you pick your AI bot and you give it just some instructions when you call it
Yeah.
and how it's scripted and what it says. And it doesn't take much prompts, and it is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
If
That's
I
super
had
cool.
my phone right here, I would so want to call and just let you hear what this is like. But we can easily just put the number. We
Mhm.
don't need Kyle anymore. It's already done.
Okay.
We can easily just put the number on our marketing as
Mhm.
we send out mailers, and then any potential sellers call that number. And it really does sound like a real person that just answered the phone.
Yeah.
It sounds like a coffee shop in the background.
Yeah.
And you can set it up. You can customize how much delay you want between like him
Responses and
talking, the
receivings.
responses, because it could be like immediate, or you give it a half a second.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can mess with as much of it as you want.
Sure.
And then you can link it up to how do you get that lead.
Mhm.
You know, if you want it, how do you want it sent to you? Like through a website, or just
Cool.
update an email or a spreadsheet or whatever.
That's awesome. Okay.
But all that is actually pretty easy, and you don't need Openclaw for it. You just
Right.
need to be aware of the tools that are out there.
Yeah.
Because
This
I
one,
feel
you don't
like
have to call like a different phone or anything. It just calls your phone. So if somebody
Oh,
calls
okay.
you, it's somebody answers. It's like, hey, this is Nick's assistant. How can I help you? Type of thing.
Yeah.
So
But if I'm out and about,
Mhm.
I can easily have another one of these set up
Yep.
where it can just take my calls, and I could just hit the call forwarding button,
Mhm.
and I could just forward it to one of these numbers, and an AI can always just answer
and just
take
guarantees you answer it.
messages.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And it sounds like a real person.
Yeah.
It's pretty, until it says goodbye, because I don't know why, but the goodbye is like goodbye. It always sounds weird. I don't know why I can't get a proper goodbye where it doesn't sound like a different person all of a sudden. But other than that, it's pretty flawless.
You should have it just in Arnold's voice, be like, and remember, you're my number one customer.
We could do that.
Like what
We
it
could-
says to his wife.
Yes, I remember.
Okay.
But the cool thing about that too is you can also integrate 11 Labs, and you can have your own voice.
Yeah.
So it could be your own voice that answers your phone, even
Mhm.
though it's not you.
Yeah.
Which is pretty crazy.
So you can integrate 11 Labs onto that?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so you can have your own clone voice that takes the calls, and people just think
Does it
it's
just
you.
use credits from 11 Labs? Does it like work that fast or?
Well, I don't know.
Okay, yeah, interesting. Because I know
I
like
think it
every
just
time I
use
have
it-
11
think-
Labs use a speech, it uses credits, which is fine. I've got a ton of
Yeah.
them. But like,
It doesn't cost much too. I mean, these phone calls, like a 3-minute call will cost like 8 cents.
Yeah. Fine.
And to pay 8 cents to not have a distraction and get a potential lead converted,
Mhm.
not too bad.
Not too bad. Can it answer multiple phone calls at once? Like if somebody else calls that same line, is it going to get a busy signal, or is it going to be able to like, hi, I'm Kyle Reese number 2
I
on
don't
2 different
know.
lines? Because
I
would
would
cool.
imagine that it just
Like the scaling on that would be incredible.
I would imagine that it could just answer all the calls.
Right, but if you're
But I'll look into that.
right, because if
I don't
the
know.
line is booked up to the phone number, it wouldn't be able to ring. It would probably just like
Well, I
like a
feel
busy
like that
signal or something.
that phone number just forwards right to this website.
Sure,
this
and that's
VoIP
possibly.
line,
I don't know.
and then I'm sure you can just keep calling the phone number again and again, because it's
be
the
interesting to
website
find out.
that kind of takes over. It's like a forwarding, I
Sure.
think, not
Okay.
like an actual phone line.
Interesting.
I think.
Yeah.
I'll look into it.
Yeah, not a problem. But also, like I said, like if you were in a mass market mailers or like you wanted a bunch of responses fast on a thing, it'd be nice to have more than one phone available for people to call.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, not a big problem, but something to think about in the future if you ever wanted to.
Do some mass marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is totally great if I had a use case for it. If I did a lot of
Right.
marketing, we don't.
Yeah.
We do some marketing, but we already have a phone service set up that's included in the marketing, and
Right.
it's almost as much, and it's a real person.
Yeah,
It's almost as much as what the mailers cost anyway.
Sure.
But when we try other things someday, we're absolutely going to implement this.
Yeah.
We will.
And not just like you in general, like any company, like,
Yeah.
you know.
But
maybe
you can
like
also set
T-Mobile
it up
could
to
do
where
that.
it makes outbound calls.
Yeah.
Which I think is way more useful.
Mhm.
Well, they're both useful,
Sure.
but the outbound calls, because almost anytime I answer a call that's a bot, you can tell it's a bot.
Sure.
I don't know why more people aren't using
Right.
this, but
We're also like trained on AI, so we know like if I
Yeah.
take a phone call, I'm like, pretty sure you're not a real person, buddy. I heard it when you had it last week or whatever in your
Yeah.
office. It sounded pretty good. Obviously,
Yeah.
I
Well,
knew it was
I-
a bot because I had a
upgrade-
thing in my mind. But
yeah, but I picked a different voice that sounds way better since
okay,
then.
cool.
Yeah. It's like you really can't tell until the very unless this is where it always screws up, and I'm sure you can just give it something else, but like when it repeats an address back to you,
3079.
9725, 9725 Gleason
Yeah,
Avenue.
I'm sure there's a prompt for that. Hey,
Yeah.
anytime you see a 4-digit number, don't use it as 1,000. Use it as a single digit.
Just say each single digit at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you can just easily put that in
Yeah.
there, but I noticed like almost all AI voices, whenever they say an address, they always say in like thousands, or
Yeah.
they say a ridiculous number instead of just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
123 Main Street. It's like 123 Main Street.
Nobody talks like that, dude.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So back to the drawing board with that, but I'm excited to see how your stocks work out with it for sure.
Me too. I'm just excited that I've implemented something and it's on go.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'm excited about. It didn't take too long to set up, and now I don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
And I'll just see if it worked.
Yeah.
Because before I was just trying to set up all these things. I just had all these unfinished projects.
That's
like
like
25
my
of
brain.
them.
Yeah.
So I like my new method of just like, when I figure out an actual use case that I want to go, let's just go all the way till it's done and then leave it.
Yeah.
And we'll see how it does. But right now I don't really have another immediate use case that I need. I did need that. I
Right.
wanted something automated with stock trading.
Sure.
Yeah.
So these are all set up at your office, correct? That's where you're leaving calories number 2 to kind of.
Yeah. So just from my laptop, I just hack in through, I think it's called Tailscale or something like that.
You can network your computers together and
Yeah. So I don't actually have to like access that computer as much as I thought
awesome.
I would.
Very
It's
good.
just always on, and I just control it from my laptop very easily. I just copy and paste a little SSH code, and then I'm right in the terminal, like just like that. I just have to enter the password, and I'm in. And it's just, and the nice thing about the Mac Mini is it's just, it doesn't take much power. It's always on.
Yeah.
That was the problem too when I first set it up and it was always going out. It's because the Mac Mini was falling asleep.
Right.
And I didn't set the settings to always on.
And you're paying, and like obviously you pay for this office space. You don't have to pay for like power.
Yeah. Even though it's a Mac Mini, it doesn't take much power.
Right. But
but yeah, I don't have to. Yeah, it's at the office. I'm not paying the power bill.
Realistically, you could set up like a crypto miner at your office and you don't have to pay power for it.
I could. I don't think I would do that to the owners.
It doesn't cost that much. It's pretty
Right.
cheap.
Yeah.
But
it is tempting.
Yeah. You
Because
can always be like, hey, if we up my rent $5 a month, can I put a crypto miner in here?
yeah.
Nobody's gonna care.
Did I tell you about my plans for my St. Mary's property that's completely off grid? And just like during the summer, just running it, just mining crypto on the solar system.
That's crazy. I want to do that too.
And the only issues I'll have is like if when the power goes out overnight or something, if it uses all of the juice, you kind of need to be there to manually reset the computer or something like that. So that would be impractical unless we fix that.
So you're gonna have pretty good network out there, I'm assuming, like super duper fast.
Yeah, I mean, I could just use Starlink.
Yeah.
A combination of Starlink and all the solar panels and batteries that I have set up to just mine crypto out there at the little off-grid vacation property.
Yeah.
And it's just making money the whole time. But when it does go out, it'd have to be reset. So I don't know how to fix that yet in my head.
Yeah. You can't
without
like
being there, but it'd be great to just, I'm not there for a month.
Yeah.
And it made who knows how much in crypto by mining.
$10.
Yeah. That little, maybe.
You don't make a ton. It depends on what your crypto mining rig looks like. Like for a good rig, you're gonna spend a couple grand.
I had AI look into it pretty heavily. Like, what could I potentially set up there, and how much would it cost, and what should it net if it's operating? And it was pretty significant.
Yeah.
Especially and what made it profitable is that I wouldn't be paying for power.
Yeah.
That was the whole reason why it.
Could you funnel the solar panels into a generator and then have the generator run the house? So like,
yeah. Well, I do have a backup generator.
Yeah.
And but it would just be, that would kick on when the batteries run out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the way I'm setting it all up.
Yeah.
But
it's like No Man's Sky.
Still might
you gotta build your generators and you gotta build your solar. So
yeah. So maybe I could just accept that hey, it's going to be using propane whenever it's out of battery, and maybe it will still be profitable.
Maybe
to run that. It's just an idea I had. I don't want to get distracted with it right now.
No. And I talked about it, like we've talked about it a couple times too. And I asked you, I'm like, hey, do you mind if I build a crypto mine in this place? Because like use my this was a couple months ago.
Oh, okay.
And you said like possibly, and we just didn't really retouch on it.
Where did we talk about doing it?
I wanted to build it here. I can't build it at my house if I use my IRA.
Oh, because it's
So,
loud or something, right?
no, it's not because it's loud. In order to not self-deal with my IRA, I was going to have my IRA buy a crypto mining rig, basically.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So then I can't have it at my house. I have to pay rent to somebody for electricity.
Right.
It doesn't have to be here. It can be my parents' house. It can be anywhere else.
That's
Actually,
true.
I can't interact with my parents.
Oh, yeah, because they're
Prohibited.
prohibited
Yeah, yeah.
transaction. We're talking about IRA rules.
Yeah. Anyway, I was just trying to build a crypto mine. This is me getting distracted with other things, of course.
Sure.
But I watch videos of it. I'm like, I could do that. Just need
Yeah.
a couple video cards and a way to get them in, and then give it prompts to give me Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever.
I was listening to an interesting
Solana.
podcast this morning on the guy that wrote that deep work book.
Mhm.
And our attention spans these days has gotten so bad that most people don't work during the day, and they save the work till like Saturday morning and Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
Because they cannot get anything done because their task was switching every 2 minutes on average.
Yeah.
There's something pinging their computer or their emails or Slack or whatever, Discord.
Yeah.
And they're like the average worker is getting so bombarded with distractions that it takes them like 15 minutes to like get their brain focused once they do a task switch.
Yep.
But they don't have 15 minutes because they've been bombarded by three other other distractions since.
Right.
So all day long, most people are not getting anything done.
I believe it.
They're just being distracted from one thing to another. And I was like, I can totally relate with that. I've been trying to like go through my bills and stuff on my desk for like 2 weeks now.
Yep.
Haven't been able to touch. I've been trying to just order a window. And haven't been able to, because every time I'm about to do something like that, I get pinged or I get distracted or someone walks into my office. And then before I know it, it's time to run to an appointment and I have to put all that on the back burner.
Yeah.
And it was just like, wow. And he like recommends that people just don't do email.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Or save it for like an hour a day or something like that, but don't like. And I was like so inspired in that moment. I went through my iPhone settings and I started turning off my notifications.
Love it.
Turned it off for emails. I turned it off for Robinhood, which distracts me constantly with like, hey, this stock is up or this stock's down. I just turned it all off, and
Smart.
I turned off almost every. I think I turned off every one except for my iMessages if I get a text.
Yeah.
So I hope to be less distracted this week.
I love it.
It's something you got to train yourself. Apparently,
I told
it takes
you
like
about
a muscle.
It does.
To like focusing these days is an actual muscle that people need to practice.
I told you I switched from the Forest app to the Opal app, right?
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Task switching.
It's
so what? Tell me about this app.
Opal's pretty cool. So like it you can set up parameters on like when you want it to work, how long you want to be on each app, what notifications you want to come through. So like you can set a time limit, like you can set 15 minutes on Facebook, and it'll just like auto brick out your Facebook after 15 minutes. And then if you get Opal Pro, there's no way to combat that. You just have to wait till tomorrow to reset it.
Wow.
It's pretty cool.
The Pro version's like, no, you're in trouble.
Yeah, the Pro version's like, get your shit together. It's $99 a year. It comes with like
Is that what you signed up for?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Anyway, so like mine bricks my phone through my workday. Yeah. So Instagram is open.
You're always, every time I send you a message, it's almost always your notifications are on silent.
Yeah.
Is what I noticed. Yeah.
When did you usually when I'm working at night.
I think during the morning too.
Maybe during the morning, yeah, because yes, my notifications go back on at like 7:45 or something like that.
Okay.
So I put it on Do Not Disturb when I'm sleeping.
Usually trying to message you pretty early, like, hey.
That's okay. Like I still get
Good morning, sweetheart.
Good morning. And I get it like right when I wake up, of course.
I'm going to notify anyway.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
But like even like now it should say like, yeah, a lot of my stuff's bricked out right now. Some of the stuff I don't have bricked out, but
it just won't let you access certain things during the work day?
Yeah, like if I want to do Disney Plus right now, it's just like, blocked by work time.
Oh, dang it.
Not like it's a problem, but like I just block out the distracting apps.
Yeah.
And you can do that with as many apps.
So distracted by Disney Plus.
Doesn't matter. It's on my phone, right? You know what I mean? Like I don't want notifications. True. I don't want a thing with it. Like it just pretends that app doesn't exist.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. That's very disciplined of you.
Yeah. And then like obviously like I had Instagram blocked for a while, but then I'm like, I don't actually misuse that. Most of the time I'm like posting something for my business. So I actually need that.
Okay. Do you post from your phone?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Most of the time I'm making content on my phone, posting it from my phone.
Yeah.
Just for easy sharing.
I'm so tempted to just taking Facebook off my phone completely. Because I think a lot of the posting I can do, like we're posting right now to Facebook just from the desktop.
Yeah.
And then if I do those opus clips consistently, that's all just done from my desktop too.
Sure. Is Facebook a big distractor for you?
It can be.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I'm looking for a distraction, I'll open that up.
Yeah.
Like when I'm bored and stuff. But
you can set screen time on your phone, but you can bypass it really easy.
I think here's the problem. I never feel good when I have my Facebook open and looking at other people's stuff.
Yeah. My Facebook's blocked right now.
Like it's just, it's not rewarding, but it's still addicting.
Right.
If that makes sense.
It still gives you the happy chemicals. Yeah. Facebook blocked by work time.
Yeah.
So it's like, I can't even access it, which is great.
I can't even describe it. I don't know why. I think I used to get so much satisfaction from Facebook in the past.
Yeah.
But now I just feel like it's just like last night I got on it and one of my friends is trying to convince everybody that we live on a flat earth. And
interesting.
And I'm just like, should I say anything?
Yeah.
Boy, this is a distraction. Like I have so many other things I could be doing right now. I'm not going to change his mind.
Right. And that's important too. Right.
And it's like, what is the point? Like, I don't understand Facebook anymore. Or maybe I'm just getting old and grumpy. It's been an amazing tool for getting leads and stuff. And that's why I think the only reason I have it.
Yeah.
But I don't think I need to be on it to still post to it. And I'm like, I'm this close to getting rid of it.
Sure.
I feel like I'd be missing out slightly on my friend's stuff, but not really.
Try the free trial of Opus.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Opus.
Not Opus, Opal. Sorry.
Opal. Oh, okay.
We're talking about Opus clips and Opal. Anyway,
Opus 4.6 on Claude.
Yeah.
Is another Opus.
Anyway, like you could set the app limit for 10 minutes a day. So once it does it, it just bricks you out. And then I'm like, I don't think about it because I'm like, well, I'm bricked. Like, and it just goes away from my mind. It feels good for me.
Yeah.
But that's just me. Yeah. Like I like that once I hit a limit, it won't allow me to even touch it anymore. It's like, sorry, dude, you set this limits. You can reset your limit later tonight if you want.
Later tonight, but not today.
Or like, yeah, not today. Like you have to wait till tomorrow until the limit's not on there to even reset your limit again.
There you go.
Yeah.
So do you fester about it much?
I don't think about it.
Or just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was told not to.
Yeah. That's basically it. Yeah. Like, I guess I'll go like do something else, which I'll get distracted with something else, or I'll go work.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Anyway, distractions are crazy. AI is crazy. Smelling salts are crazy.
Yeah, sorry everybody about the smelling salts. That ruined the first half of the show, I think.
Nah, we're good.
It did not decongest me, by the way.
It really bothered me.
My theory was incorrect.
That's okay.
I can try again.
I don't think you should right now.
I'm just kidding.
You had a bad experience. Well, let's send this baby home.
I think we can wrap this up. I hope everybody learned a little bit something today about LLMs. And we will talk about real estate again some other day, but it's not that important right now. And I hope everybody...
We're on the cusp of new technology. If anybody's still here, by the way, like whatever Nick's talking about, if you have better ways to solve this or better ways to actually like that you are using AI, we'd love to hear about it.
Yeah.
Like send it in the comments or just send Nick a message on Facebook because he's clearly not blocking out Facebook on his phone and will get that notification. Tell him how you're doing it, and then maybe we can optimize a little bit too because we're just learning as we go like everybody else.
We're trying the best we can, everybody.
We're doing what we can.
We love you. We'll talk to you later.
Sounds
good. Have a great day, and see you next week.
Bye. Thank you so much for checking out the Investor Shed podcast. If you enjoyed your time, make sure to leave a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Follow along on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at The Investor Shed for shorts and promos about each episode. Do you want to be a guest or know someone who has great real estate investing advice and stories? Reach out to us at theinvestorshed@gmail.com.